Y'all, can we give it up for Jasmine?
All right. I wrote this last year for Power of the Mic. The alma mater reads, "To thy happy children of the future, those of the past send greetings." And I've been trying to figure out what students they were greeting, because I doubt that they were speaking to those raised fist radicals at that Black Panther meeting, because the only welcome that they were receiving was hostile. Homeless bodies unwelcome to an exclusive Illinois that exiled their existence. I stand here to bear witness that they made it. See, those greetings came in the form of police brutality and racial beatings. And you mean to tell me that there is nothing like a segregated lecture hall campus in life that says, "Howdy, neighbor. Do me a favor and keep it." See, I'm not in the business of savoring the taste of garbage, so don't feed me that bullshit. I know a greeting.
Come on,
I hear it.
come on.
See, they took one too many sips from that fountain of hatred, straight shots of segregation with malice as the chaser, leaving a staggering student body with racially slurred speech to greet. See, they fought, tried, some even died for the opportunity to learn, fought for those front row seats in class that we bypass on our way to the back. Oh, it's like that? Yeah, it's like that never happened. See, they were searching for real love, and all they got were real lies. And what you fail to realize is when you walk across that quad, you are not just you. You are him, her, them, and me, our future students' footsteps and our past ones' legacy. You are every Black person that will ever walk that path. You are the first, second, and last impression to every single body you will ever walk past. I ask you this: how do you represent? See, they used to have to greet each other and unite in an issue, but when I smile at a stranger with the same skin color as me and you, I get the stank face. The I don't know you face.
Real talk.
The what's your problem face?
Real
My
talk.
problem is this. We've loosened our tracks, and we've been trying to hold them together with spit, shit, and glue. What happened to our locks of power? What happened to our naturally nappy curls of unity? Oh, what a tangled web weave.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
It's hard to believe that we've achieved the title of an Illini and I-L-L-I-N-I, but those three I's will never equal we. See, back then, the fighting I didn't fight for you and me, they did. Blood, sweat, tears, and dirt, but somewhere along the line, we were robbed of our sense of pride, so I'd like to report a crime alert. See, the perpetrator,
Go ahead,
who
girl.
we'll refer to as society, approached the victim quietly, and the victim, who shall remain nameless but from here on out be defined by their color, was told, "You ain't shit." And for some reason, we believed it. So if you have any information on the whereabouts of our racist social obligation, then please contact the headquarters and I'll report it to the student body in hopes of achieving synchronization again. Because see, back then, the Union held everything but unity. And they fought for the entrance into noise and brought conscious noise into the community, and Bollinger held enough space for 2,500 people, but not one single seat was reserved for a Negro. And you trying to tell me that's the greeting?
All right now.
No. But right here at this meeting of minds, I take the time to say this: to thy strong, resilient, educated, dedicated, resistant, persistent, brave, heroically behaved, courageous, powerful, legacy engraved children of the past, we of the present send our thank yous, our gratitude, our admiration, our promises to build upon your innovative foundation. We send our appreciation, celebration, and tonight we, as representatives of our generation's population, send our greetings.
Y'all didn't know that Speed Cafe was also born out of the Black Power movement that took place on campus. So the overall theme of Speed Cafe is always race, roots, and resistance. And I think what the sister is asking, that she's sort of clear on her race and her roots, but where the fuck is the resistance, is the question. So I think I just had to share that because that's what I'm feeling that. And I was just thinking about when you're looking for, when dealing with an extreme situation, if you're trying to heat it up fast, if you go in your house and it's 30 degrees, right? You might turn it on to 70 and wait for it to cool up, but you might turn it on 90, let's get this place warm, right? So when I think about Black Power, I had to think about that, Doc. Because I didn't embrace it completely at first, because I thought I was buying into this sort of idea of black racism or reverse racism. But when I really thought about it, it was like, man, when you've been told that you a nigger, a dog, a coon, a boy, every image you see is white, everything that's right is white, Jesus, Santa Claus, and everybody else, somebody gotta come and tell you that the black man is God.
That's right.
See, they gotta shake you to your core and make you wake up and want a little bit more than what you already asking for, right? So we don't need to apologize and fake and placate because we want to stand on what's real. We here to stand on what we've been given, and we gonna enunciate clearly what our visions and desires are. So you done got me spurred up and spitting from my heart right now. I'm black and I'm proud. I be at work sometimes. One dude said, man, you crazy, because when that part come up, I'm black and I'm proud, say it loud, I be yelling, I'm black and I'm proud. He be like, what the hell is wrong? I know you don't understand that. I know you don't understand that. But I'm black and I'm proud. Thank you, Jasmine, for bringing us home. And the next time we have we speak to President Hogan, we're going to ask you to come and spit that for President Hogan and the rest of the body. All right, y'all, all right. This brother here, he been coming for a while. He got a real unique style. And he said, man, brother, hey, man, I had this, I was ready, but I'm ready now. Man, I just wanted to let you know, bro, I got you. Y'all, where you at? I know you feel it. Y'all, welcome to the mic. He didn't get a chance to spit it last month. He came and listened because we had so many poets. Y'all, please welcome to the microphone, Tomas.
Do we as a people know where we going? And do we have a plan to get there? Do we even know what needs to be done? And while I'm on the topic, who is we? But first, who is you? Do you see a path that leads to success? Well, I think that I do. And I believe that it begins in our sleep. The locks ask me, when you close your eyes, do you see? When you close your eyes, do you see? Think about it. And if you think on the topic long enough, you'll see a way of life to breed preparation, anger, and disgust. But in the still of the night, I promise you peace for at least your piece of what needs to be done. Are y'all feeling me? I said, are y'all feeling me?
Yeah.
So at least at the speak, I'm beginning to see the picture, big or minute. I can see re-evolution, a fresh start, or at least a fresh page. If you need a pencil, holler at me, I could at least provide that. Call me the Mad Hatter or label me whack, but I believe in this fresh track, this new script arranged for this occasion to set thoughts ablazing, cause what's the point of getting you hot without going all the way in? Rude boy. We've changed in so many ways. It seems that these days that most are out for self. A clear contradiction comes in the form of our host. His name is Brother A. And with or without me, there's a trail he's going to continue to blaze and burn bridges, but only the ones the haters said he couldn't, because they couldn't imagine or even fathom paying the cost, or they still worry about what the people they follow is going to say.
Right.
There's people in this world today that's way beyond respect, and focus on building appreciation, mediation for the angry and strength for the weak. It's not necessary to respect one another to recover their better them. It does take care of one another and not being fake. Because even the hardest nigga responds and can make the most of a person who can appreciate the path that human chose to take. And then, once you got them open, if by chance you know a better way, you'll be amazed on how they hang on to every word you say. But come correct and please don't lead them astray. Because to plant a seed of re-evolution, all it ever takes is avoid blasphemy, look in the mirror and repeat 7 times that it starts with me. In closing, what I'm willing to do is admit that my rhymes don't rhyme most of the time, sublime, but my pen finds reason to grind and let that be that. Cause so many still trying to deny true fact, still getting lit and running from the truth, and therefore ain't allowed in the booth with me. Won't peep the forest for the trees, and I accept that these are those in desperate need and can't even see it. So I believe my task is to nourish the vision of those with weak sight, even if I gotta force feed them. Even when they don't want to reason with the reason and they stuck in their ways, stuck in the days of take your position instead of earning. Hot shit should be handed out instead of burn those calories and make a man sweat. Some say they too fresh, can't see myself getting my shirt wet. Well, I got a fire hose of truth and remembrance aimed at your front porch. So when you walk out that front door, don't go claiming your clique, cause I'm not scared and the legacy I came with will make the healthiest niggas sick. And you can sick them pits. Peep how I got something for the grip and rip those who go beyond reason, I mean rip. Peacefully, your thoughts will sit on your sleeve alongside your emotions and believe the bereavement will not last long. I've spoke about a good nigga gone wrong, but I told y'all gone is what I strive for and to earn the name steady. No need to try not to be fake. It's not hard when you wake up and sun blaze blunt, but front is not in my VOCA. Be what you believe in and don't admire my take. Cause what I bake and feed my offspring in no way can have that thought if you must. And you ain't gotta trust that last state. It was meant for those who constantly underestimate. Cause when the whistle blows for your break time, I'm catching a second place in time to find a way to make you wait. While you outside smoking squares, I'm inside baking a cake, or dare I say out loud, baking cake. Cause every dream need a budget. Every man need restraint if he got a gift. So I'm gonna exercise my right from now on to plead the fifth. And you may not see where I'm going with all this, but riff-raff and new clothes can still pull tricks, no matter how old or how sick. But before you go spending your hard-earned on a stranger, make sure that man know how to fish. That's one of the stitches we often miss in our broken evolution. So again, the solution begins with you and those starting to see the dues they owe like back child support. We got to show the slow ways to catch up, but only, may I reiterate, when at home you filled your plate with self-restraint and independent dedication, and I've committed to help restructure our nation and constitution in the idea we need to reevaluate our evolution. So on this day, on this night I should say, and in this hall of art, I give all y'all permission to check me if you see me in public and think that I'm not doing my part.
Manifestation of a vision. The net worked like a charm, appealed to other yearning souls and waited for them to respond, and thus the Renaissance. A shining example of trust and unity, coming soon to every community. Guidance for your confusion, an innovative fusion of creative force. We gave everyone a chance and a choice to be a part of this voice as it echoes through the hollowness of humanity, unveiling the tools of division and uplifting family. Renaissance poets will meet annually.